What is going on, you guys? It's your girl Diana, back at you with another YouTube video. The next round of 7-star Black Crystal Tera raids has been announced, so today I'll be going over all of the details so that you know exactly what to expect. So if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe so that you're always up to date with the latest Pokemon news, and give this video a thumbs up so that we can push out into the YouTube algorithm so that more Pokemon fans can see it. And if you would like another way to support the channel, please feel free to check out the merch store. There is a link down below in the description that takes you to not only my merch store, but also all of my other socials so you can keep up with what I'm doing on a daily basis. But let's go ahead and hop into the next 7-star raid.
Bye.
So earlier today, Cerebi tweeted out an update that says the next 7-star Tera Raid battle event has been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This event will feature a battle against a Pikachu with a Water Tera type and the Mightiest Mark, which I'm sure you could imagine was not the most well-received 7-star raid. Now, me personally, I think it's kind of cute. Obviously, they're playing off of the surfing Pikachu, so it's probably safe to assume that this Water Tera Pikachu will have the move Surf during the 7-star raids. And if it doesn't, that is literally a lost opportunity, but I feel like it would. However, I feel like it does definitely make a lot of sense as to why they decided to go this route when it comes to the 7-star raid. Because even before they announced the next 7-star raid, Cerebi tweeted out another update saying that Pokemon Presents has been officially announced, which this Pokemon Presents will air on February 27th, as we already know, at 1400 UTC, 9 o'clock EST, 6 o'clock PST, 1500 CEST, and 23 JST. There are so many time zones, good lord. The one that I care about though is the PST because it's always at 6 in the morning. Please, I'm gonna have to wake up so early for this. I always do, but I will definitely be streaming it. So hang out with me on Twitch on the 27th if you do want to watch it live with me. But they also say that it's currently unclear what will feature, but it will last 25 minutes. So it's gonna be a pretty beefy Pokemon Present. I mean, 25 minutes, that's definitely a lot of time in order to cram in a ton of great information. But back to what I was saying about why this 7-star raid kind of makes sense is because I'm sure they're going to be talking about like the new anime, so they probably want to do one last big thing for Pikachu before we officially part ways with Pikachu and Ash as the protagonist and the face of Pokemon. But going back to the actual 7-star raid information, it does also say it can only be caught once per save file, so just like every other 7-star raid that we've had this far. And there will be other mini raids going on at the same time while the 7-star raids are live, which are Bronzong and Lucario, which will be available as 4 and 5-star raids during the event. Which me personally, I find this a little bit lazy because didn't they literally just copy and paste the same mini raids that they had going on during the Greninja raids? Like, we couldn't spice it up a little bit? Come on. But here's the most interesting part about this 7-star raid is it says this event will run from midnight UTC on February 24th through 11:59 UTC on February 27th. And there's no mention of a round 2 like there usually is when they announce 7-star raids, which usually we get them for one weekend, we take like a week break in between, and then we get round 2 so that more people can participate in the raids. But this is only going to be going on for one weekend. So the time frame is a lot shorter, which leads me to believe that maybe this isn't the actual main event when it comes to these 7-star raids. Yes, obviously this is a 7-star raid and obviously they were going for a Pikachu theme probably to tie in with Pokemon Presents, but this Tera raid event literally ends on the same day that Pokemon Presents is supposed to happen, which honestly is a little suspicious, and it makes me think that maybe they have something else up their sleeve that they are going to announce on the 27th, like maybe a different Tera raid event that it's set to happen in the next few weeks that has to do with what they're going to talk about during Pokemon Presents. Because like I said, they have 25 minutes, so they have plenty of time to talk about all things Pokemon, from the retro games to the Paradox legendaries, the DLC, new games, whatever. So it wouldn't be too far-fetched for them to announce a different 7-star Tera raid that has to do with new information that they're waiting to release on Pokemon Day. Because why else would they make this event so short? It honestly almost seems like this Tera raid event is kind of a distraction or like a filler until they announce the bigger Tera raid event. But I could be wrong. Obviously, this is all me theorizing as to why this event is so short and why it seems kind of lazy in a sense. With the copy and paste for the 4 and 5-star raids with Bronzong and Lucario, as well as them picking a Pokemon like Pikachu to give us in a 7-star raid when we did already get a free flying type Tera Pikachu as a pre-order bonus. And obviously Pikachu is not the most desired Pokemon for a 7-star raid. So it all just seems a little suspicious to me. But at least raid counter wise, I feel like the best thing to bring for this one is definitely gonna be like grass types, just because it is gonna have electric type moves as well as water type moves, since it will probably have surf. So I feel like that might be your best bet there. But of course I will be dedicating a separate counter video once I get the chance to build out a Pokemon. But that is all the information that we have so far on our next 7-star Tera raid event. We don't have any info yet as to what items we're gonna be able to collect from this raid. Hopefully they're good items considering the Pokemon is a little lackluster, but I would love to hear what your opinions are on the next 7-star Tera raid down below in the comments. And let me know if you think my theory might be correct and that we might actually be getting a different Tera raid battle announced on Pokemon Day. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I want to thank each and every single one of you that has joined the channel as a member. I appreciate you all so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.